Hi everyone, I'm back. Today's project is going to be a beaded bracelet, but we're going to bead using wire instead of cord. And here's what you're going to need. You're going to need a 12-inch length of beading wire, 9 16mm round faceted amber colored beads, 8 little 6mm glass round beads, 2 crimping beads, 1 clasp, 1 jump ring, your crimpers, your cutters, and 2 pairs of pliers. Okay, let's get started. The first thing we do is we take one end of the beading wire and we stick our clasp over, and then you take it and you bend it in half like this, and then at the other end you're going to take your pliers and you're going to take one of the crimping beads and you're going to slide it over the end and let it go all the way down, because it has to cover both ends of wire on this other end. And once you get that in place, you're going to take your crimpers, you're going to hold the bead, get it into place, and then crimp it tight. This way the wires don't separate. See what I mean by that? It holds them right into place. Okay, let's get started. Now you're going to take one of the big faceted beads and put that on the wire. Now when you get to the end, make sure, see how it's both wires here? Make sure both wires go inside the bead. This way there's no sharp edge sticking out. Okay, and then you take one of the little beads and put that on, and then just continue the pattern, big bead and then little bead, until we're all beaded up. And like I always say, you can follow the pattern directly like I do to make a replica of what I'm making, or find your own beads, find your own shapes of beads, colors. Just be creative. I encourage creativity. It does the soul good. And besides, if we were all the same, it'd be a really boring world. So always use your creativity. I encourage it. Okay, we're almost to the end here. Okay, once you have the last bead in place, you're going to take your pliers and put your little crimping bead on the wire first, and then you're going to take your jump ring, put that over the wire, and then you're going to bend it around the jump ring like we did with the clasp, and you're going to want to thread it through the crimping bead. Okay? And then I would stick it through the big bead on the end, and then as it comes out, grasp the one end of the wire with your one set of pliers, and then you're going to grasp onto the jump ring and hold that, and then you're going to just give it a slight tug, because what it does is it pulls it tight. It wouldn't go as fast as I just did, you might lose your place. And then just give it, don't tug too hard, because depending on the fineness of the gauge of wire, it might break. I've done it trial and error, trust me. So you just give it a little tug, and then once you get it where you want it, you take your crimpers again and you grab a hold of the little crimp bead Make sure it's positioned right in the crimpers, and then give it a squeeze tight, because then, like I said before, it'll hold it into place. And then, if you can tuck the wire under the next bead if there's space allowed. If not, just trim off the excess. I think I'm just going to trim off the excess because it is in the big bead and we don't want any sharp edges. And there you have it. A beaded bracelet that's done on beading wire instead of cord. And then you just take it, if you can get the clasp open, and the jump ring acts as the thing that holds the clasp in place. And there we go. And look how sparkly. Alright, I hope you like this one. I hope you come back for the next one because I really enjoy seeing you people. Alright, bye.